Welcome back to Dawn's Astrological Vision. This is the forecast for Aries, April 2017. And happy birthday, Aries. Aries sun sign, rising, and moon sign. On the 2nd of the month, the planet Venus continues retrograde and backs out of your sign and into the sign Pisces. This reversal gives relationships a chance to relax as Venus gets a 2-week vacation from the relentlessly masculine environment that the love goddess has been battling since February. On the 5th, your ruler Mars in your 2nd house makes a favorable trine aspect to Pluto in your 10th house. If you don't take advantage of this aspect now, you'll get another chance in October. Mars-Pluto aspects can bring about a couple weeks of constructive changes in your own attitudes and environment. This is a good time to finish a program or policy and to eliminate discordant or non-essential factors in your life. Pluto is now in your 10th house, the sign Capricorn. That house rules your career, reputation, authority figures in your calling in life. You can have an encounter during this time that brings out covert information that can in turn transform your emphasis to a more honest, courageous direction. You have the energy, drive, and force to sweep others, and you may be given credit for your expertise. Until the 21st, the planet Mars is in your 2nd house, and there is a lot of energy around money, easy come and easy go. Be careful of risk-taking with money. On the 7th, there is a day of sunshine. The planet Jupiter in Libra sits opposite the sun in your sign, Aries. This restless face-off occurs once a year and brings a general feeling of optimism. Jupiter can open the door to travel and broadening your perspective through higher education. The other side of the coin can exaggerate the sunny side of life, and you could overextend yourself. The sun is in your 1st house until the 19th. This house rules your physical body, appearance, assertiveness, personal appeal, and new ventures and initiatives. This continues to be an active time of the year in which your self-confidence, motivation, charisma, and enterprising spirit could thrust you into a position of leadership or prominence. You tend to have more energy and enthusiasm to start new projects and get things done. Now is the time to pay special attention to the impression that you make on others. People will take notice, and you may receive some type of honor, award, or public recognition. If you have been suffering from ill health, your vitality and stamina are likely to improve. You project a more vibrant personality now, and wherever you apply your energies, you get attention. On the 8th, the planet Venus squares Saturn. Generally speaking, a Venus retrograde in a square with Saturn is a double negative for love and self-esteem, and also not a good sign for the financial scene. On the 9th, Mercury slows and begins its 3-week retrograde period. Until May 3rd, this is an unfavorable time for signing contracts and starting new projects. It's perfect for reviewing the past and reclaiming the present and researching the future. Also on the 9th, the Sun in Aries squares Pluto in Capricorn. Beware of others pushing you to the maximum by forcing you into agreements. Try to work ways to cooperate for the good of all concerned rather than force issues. An ultimatum could backfire. Be careful of this aspect a few days before and after the 9th. The Libra full moon is in your 7th house on the 11th, and over the next couple of days, you may be evaluating your relationships. If they are business relationships or those you feel equal to, you may step back and let them take the spotlight. Try negotiating now. On the 14th, the Sun and Uranus meet up for their once-a-year merger. This will take place in your first house, and over the next couple of days, watch out for nervousness. You could receive sudden calls, or unexpected people or events may bombard you. On the 15th, Venus ends its retrograde period, finally. This ends the restriction on wedding dates. On the 17th, the Sun in Aries trines Saturn and Sagittarius. You should find it easier to handle your responsibilities and to honor your commitments and duties to others who need you. On the 19th, the Sun moves out of your sign Aries and moves into Taurus. The gifts of Taurus include stability, determination, and longevity. Its faults are being stubborn and possessive. With the Sun in Taurus, you should begin to see projects and plans that were started under the Sun in Aries grow stronger and take root. Over the next 30 days, your focus is likely to be on income, possessions, self-worth, personal values, and security needs. Now is a good time to examine your attitude towards resources, assets, talents, and finances. Budget your earnings and plan to save for a rainy day. If you provide a service to others, you may wish to find ways to increase the value of what you have to offer. Pluto goes retrograde on the 20th in Capricorn. This period lasts until the end of September. Once again, Aries, this is your 10th house, and the Pluto retrograde forces you to look inside of yourself and face challenges. This can sometimes be unnerving because the transformations we undergo under the influence of Pluto retrograde tend to require a complete breakdown of the old ways and ideas before we can move forward again. Pluto brings us face to face with our shadow self. In other words, this represents our negative emotions and desires we choose not to show. This is a time of regeneration in regards to your career, reputation, or public status, employers, and authority figures. On the 21st, Mars moves into Gemini, your third house. Until June 4th, there could be much short distance traveling connected with a business or professional affairs. You may also be concerned with automobile repairs. Try to avoid conflicts with brothers, sisters, neighbors, and others in your immediate environment. The Taurus new moon is on the 26th. This is your second house, and over the next couple of weeks, you could be setting realistic financial goals. Work on budgets, and you may discover ways to increase your income. On the 28th, Venus moves back into your sign Aries. This is the second trip for Venus through the masculine sign Aries and has made this year a challenging one for all relations and finances. Aries, your lucky days of the month are the 1st, 8th, 9th, 18th, 19th, 27th, and 28th. This completes your general forecast for the month of April. Thanks again for returning, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Have a happy birthday, Aries, and I'll talk to you in May. Bye.